After 3 months of rehearsal, the first night of our Carnival Tour 2002 has finally come and gone. But what was the verdict?
It was an amazing show. I think the highlight for me was when the walkway came down.
It was just, really, honestly, I want to see them say well done. I feel like one of those fanatical fans. Well, I think I am, really.
So glad it's over. Because now it's just a cruise, just enjoy it. Because today everyone was a little bit nervous and anxious as you would be, but it's done now. So here on in, it's just an S Club party.
We're off stage, and with the first night out of the way and 21 more shows to go, we are now officially on tour. It's the next morning, and after a quick autograph session, it's off to a photo shoot.
We're in a hotel at the moment, and we're just about to go upstairs and do some photos for something with a granny. I don't quite get it.
CBBC are using a mad granny as part of a new promotional campaign, and I am off to have my photo taken with her.
Hello, by the way. This is me. This is my show.
As you can see, life on the road with S Club 7 is never dull, and neither are the reviews of the first night, which seem to focus mainly on Hannah wearing fishnets.
I think to show how girls have grown into pop babes. Just because we've got a bit of belly out. Obviously didn't have nothing else to write about.
It just goes back to the video when Jo said when I was wearing fishnets and stuff. And they're saying how I'm going to be wearing more things like that in the future.
We had
I had no plan on wearing fishnets on stage or anything, but I suppose I've become less of a boy than I used to be. But yeah, no, I think it's just mainly advertising like the show, really. They just tried to make a little story up at the end of it.
Naughty. That's just a great word.
Back at the point, our producer and choreographer Priscilla is not completely happy with the first night and is at work on a new, more dramatic finale.
I think the audience enjoyed it. There's tiny little hiccups in places for me. That's why I'm doing things to change it now, really. But it was okay. I wasn't ecstatic about it, but it was okay.
The first night has shown up some problems, and it is Gayla, the tour director's job, to sort them out.
Behind me at the moment, Priscilla is taking S Club through the final stages of the show, and we got the final ending only sort of down yesterday. So when we saw it with an actual audience, it was a little bit scrappy, and it was cool, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't a big enough finale. So we just thought it's staying the same, but we're just choreographing it so it has more of an impact.
We was just going through the end of the show, changed it a little bit, making it a little bit more choreographed because it was looking a bit of a mess.
We're all a bit highly critical and, perfectionists, so we want people to come and just not have a single criticism they can make about the show, just be thoroughly entertained the whole way through.
After a day of rehearsals and the new ending in place, the show seems much tighter and the Dublin crowd are hot, hot, hot. The Carnival Tour is on the move, that's all 250 tonnes of it. It's a long way to Belfast, our next destination, but Tina keeps us amused with her rubbish impression of me.
Sorry, this is really out of order. It means I've got, 15 minutes for lunch, hour for makeup, which leaves me 2 minutes to phone Lee, tell him I love him, which is going to eat into my warm-up for my boys. So, and now you expect me to do top of the pot phone, and sorry, Shay, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. And I'm premenstrual. Helipad.
Oh, helipad. Why don't we get a helicopter over, Shona? For God's sake, sort out the budget.
We are staying at a beautiful hotel in Belfast, and when we arrive, there is a little time to unpack and relax.
Because my hair's bleached, as everyone knows, it started really breaking off and getting in really, really bad condition. So my hairdresser just said cut it off, and I hated it. I was really nervous of it at first because my mum's always nagging on at me, don't you get your hair cut, you look like a boy, because everyone thinks I'm quite manly. And my boyfriend was a little bit unsure at first. He was like, I don't know. He goes, you're a bit manly. You look like your mum, he says. She'll be so happy.
Being away from my boyfriend Lee for such a long time on tour can get hard.
I sometimes think it's probably a lot easier for me because it's me that's gone away and I'm away being busy all the time, so I have things to continuously occupy my mind, whereas it could probably be a lot harder on him if he has a day off at home and he's just sitting indoors bored or whatever. But, you know, we've been together for 4 years. I was with him, a long time before S Club. So we've got a very special relationship, actually. We both believe in what we've got together, and it's us against the world, really. You know, we're determined to not let anything get in between us. You know, the people I love in my life are key for me. I mean, they come before anything else in life. There's a knock at the door. Hello? Rachel. Hello. I'm very close with Rachel. I think we've just got an understanding. We're a bit too much like sisters sometimes. We have some arguments. But nothing too drastic. You know, we won't talk for 10 minutes. No, we've had a nice day today.
Yeah, I haven't seen you, it's been great.
I know, I've not seen you. It's been the light of my life. I think it's because we share the same sense of humour. You don't have to go into
You wouldn't know it, would you?
No, you wouldn't think it.
But to look at us.
I like a little comedy shows.
Yeah.
The next Ant Deck we are, so watch it. Alright, you think we're all clever.
Being in the band can be very stressful sometimes, so having good friends around me is very important.
Basically, I was bullied from a young age for 6 years. And I think I didn't say anything until it was nearly too late, because I took an overdose and tried to kill myself when I was 13 and ended up in hospital. So in the end I had to say what was going on.
She nearly took my hat with the drumstick. I'm going to sue.
I'm bothered, look at my face. I'm not as strong as people think I am. I put on a very big act a lot of the time. That I'm not untouchable, but don't mess with me and blah, blah. But I think a lot of that can be an insecurity, because I'm very insecure, really. But it's not my job to be insecure.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
My experience was deadly. I mean, it was horrible, and in a way, it's made me the person I am.
I think I'm more natural with the drums. Yeah. I'll just stick to the singing, right?
I'm living experience that you really